Good morning. I've been having technical difficulties. Let's get straight to the point. The morning vibes, making every sunrise count. Introduction, rise and shine. It's time to thrive. Wake up, world. The morning is here. Morning is here, and it's your golden opportunity to step into greatness. You know the drill. The day doesn't wait for anyone, but here's the secret. You don't need to chase the day. You need to own it. Your mornings are more than just a time to rub your eyes and stumble to the kitchen for that first cup of coffee. They are your stage, your fresh canvas, and the launchpad for the epic day you're about to create. We're now in week 42 of 2024. Time is moving fast, and it's a reminder that every morning matters. It's about you reaching your potential and letting your authentic self shine through. The Quran reminds us of the nature of this life. It says, know that the life of this world is by amusement and diversion and adornment and boasting to one another and competition in increase of wealth and children, like the example of rain, whose resulting plant growth pleases the tillers, then it dries and you see it turn yellow, then it becomes scattered debris. And in the hereafter is severe punishment and forgiveness from Allah and approval. And what is the worldly life except the enjoyment of delusion? SubhanAllah. This dunya is temporary, of course. Morning is an opportunity to realign yourself with a higher purpose. Ramadan is approaching in just 4 months. The habits you build now during these weeks will prepare you for both the worldly and spiritual challenges ahead. First, it's you, then it's we. Build your foundation so you can help lift others. But there's something deeper. In life, you must find people on the same mission as you or create them. Your mornings are not just about self mastery, they're also about forging connections with those who share your values and vision. Greatness requires surrounding yourself with the right people. Chapter 1, The Morning Show, starring you. Mornings are your stage to let your genius shine. Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power teaches us that one of the most critical aspects of power is to always present the best version of yourself. 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. In other words, show the world your true, authentic self from the moment you wake up. Edward Said's Orientalism discusses how narratives shape perceptions. Jonathan Leon's Islam to Westernize shows how Islam is often misunderstood in the West, but your mornings allow you to reclaim your narrative. In week 42 of 2024, you have the power to define how you will show up for the rest of the year and beyond. Chapter 2, Reach Your Potential. Lesson from Michael Hart's The 100. One of the greatest lessons from Michael Hart's The 100 is that the most influential people in history maximize their potential by staying true to themselves and their mission. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ranked first in Hart's book, is a perfect example of someone who remained steadfast in his authenticity, even when the world around him tried to reject his message. His time in the cave of Hira was a moment of self-reflection and spiritual growth, preparing him to share his genius with the world. Just like the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, every morning is your own cave of Hira. It's a time for reflection, growth, and realignment with your purpose. Before you engage with the world, you need to cultivate your potential in private. This is where first is me, then it's we comes into play. By maximizing your inner genius, you will be better equipped to lead, inspire, and make an impact. Chapter 3, The Social Morning Hustle, From Me to We. You've got responsibilities, mentoring students, creating content, and serving your community. But here's the deal, you can't give the best of yourself unless you're operating at your peak. The Quran says, but seek through that which Allah has given you, the home of the hereafter, and yet do not forget your share of the world. Surah Al-Qasas 77. You're preparing for dunya and akhirah. But the journey begins with you. Robert Greene teaches us that in order to be powerful, you must master yourself first. Law number 1, never outshine the master. But you are the master of your own self. The morning is your sacred time to work on personal growth. When you dedicate your first hours to cultivating your inner self, you're able to bring that strength and clarity to the people who need you most. But the next step is finding people on the same mission as you or creating them. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals amplifies your potential. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam built a close community that shared his mission, and from that foundation, he spread a message that transformed the world. Similarly, when you find or help create people who share your values and goals, your influence grows exponentially. Your influence does not start with the crowd; it starts with how you show up to the day. It starts with me before it becomes we. When you prioritize your own growth, you'll find that you naturally become the leader others look to. Your community, students, and audience will benefit from the work you put into yourself, and you will naturally attract those who align with your vision. If you don't find them, build them. Okay. Chapter 4: Letting your genius shine. Authenticity, not imitation. Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power highlights that to be truly powerful, you must be original. Law 6: Court attention at all costs, teaches that you should stand out, but not by imitating others. You're not here to follow someone else's path. You're here to create your own. Authenticity is what makes your mornings so vital. Every great leader, like those in Michael Hart's The 100, embraced their own unique genius. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Isaac Newton, and Albert Einstein didn't try to blend in with the crowd. They brought their distinctive talents and perspectives to the forefront. You should too. Your mornings are where you uncover your unique talents and nurture them. This is your time to be unapologetically you. When you start your day focused on your own genius, you're not just reacting to the world, you're setting the tone for how you engage with it. Whether you're working on your content, preparing lessons, or planning for Ramadan, your genius is at its best when you embrace who you are and focus on maximizing that potential. And remember, as you work on your personal goals, do not hesitate to build or find a team of people who are driven by the same mission. When aligned, they help elevate your vision to heights you could not achieve alone. Preparing for Ramadan, building strong foundations. Ramadan is just 4 months away, and now is the perfect time to start laying the groundwork for a spiritually productive month. The mornings you spend building strong habits, maximizing your personal potential, and focusing on your authentic self will pay off during this sacred time. Robert Greene's Law 29, plan all the way to the end, reminds us of the importance of long-term thinking. You're not just working on today. You're working toward Ramadan, and it's not working my mouse. You're working on Ramadan. Oh, I didn't copy it. You're working on Ramadan toward Ramadan and beyond. Your morning should reflect that. Establish the routines that will help you excel in your fast, prayers, and reflection during Ramadan. Every morning is a small step to a longer spiritual goal. This was chapter 5. Oh, I didn't know to continue generating. Where is it gone? Let's go over here and paste. So we've got chapter 5. Preparing for Ramadan. Ramadan is just 4 months away, and now is the perfect time to start laying the groundwork for a spiritually productive month. The morning you spend building strong habits, maximizing your personal potential, and focus on your authentic self will pay off during this sacred time. Robert Greene's Law 29, plan all the way to the end, reminds us of the importance of long-term thinking. You're not just working on today, you're working toward Ramadan and beyond. Your morning should reflect that. Establish the routines that will help you excel in your fast, prayers, and reflection during Ramadan. Every morning is a small step toward the larger spiritual goal. Use this time to prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually for Ramadan. When you focus on building yourself up, you'll be able to give your best during the month of fasting, charity, and self-reflection. Maximize your potential now, so that when Ramadan arrives, you'll already be operating at your peak. Conclusion. On the morning, on the day. We're in week 43 of 2024. Time is moving fast. And mornings are the key to staying ahead of the game. The lessons from Robert Greene, Michael Hart, and the Quran all point to one truth. Greatness starts with self-mastery. Mornings are your most powerful tool for unlocking your potential, being your authentic self, and preparing for the future. Whether it's personal growth, community leadership, or spiritual preparation for Ramadan, your mornings are where it all begins. Don't wait for the world to dictate your pace. Rise, shine, and own your morning. First it's me, then it's we. By focusing on yourself in the early hours, you're not just preparing to survive the day, you're preparing to thrive and let your unique genius shine through. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.